I'm literally gonna change your life in the next 90 days. Maybe you're still working at your 9 to 5 and you're doing everything right, but your credit score is still holding you back. You're stuck with high interest rates, you're denied for funding, and maybe sometimes you even feel embarrassed when someone asks to run your credit score. So if I can just be real with you, you don't need 6 figures to fix your credit. You need a plan, and I've got you covered. In the next few minutes, I'm literally going to show you exactly how to boost your score in 90 days, even on a regular income. So if you're ready, let's take control of your credit and unlock your future. Your credit score isn't your worth, but it does affect your options. So let's fix that. But before we can fix it, you got to face it. So step 1 is pulling your credit report from all 3 bureaus. There's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You can get it for free at annualcreditreport.com. You want to check it for the following things: errors such as wrong accounts, incorrect late payments, as well as outdated info. You then want to look for collections accounts, which is basically a debt that has been passed on to a third-party debt collector when the original collector was unable to collect the debt. This typically occurs when you're overdue by around 120 days. And also you want to look at your credit utilization, but we're going to dive deeper into that in a second. My first action step for you is to dispute any inaccurate items directly with the bureau. You can use tools like Credit Karma, or you can even mail a dispute letter. And there are also companies that's willing to do this for you. Clarity creates confidence. I actually have a downloadable 90-day credit action plan in the description below. That's a gift from me to you for free. And it's helped so many of my clients, and I'm sure it can help you also. Now that you know what's on your report, let's talk about what you can do to control today. Your credit utilization is how much of your available credit you're using. It equates for roughly 30% of your credit score. What that means is if you have a $1,000 credit limit and your balance is $800, that's 80% of your credit utilization, and that's hurting your score. The goal should be to keep your utilization below 30%, ideally below 10%. Action steps for this would be to make multiple payments a month to keep your balances low. Ask your credit card company for a limit increase, but don't spend more. Or use your tax refund or side hustle income to pay balances down. Utilization, it's a fast lever. If you reduce it, I can almost guarantee you can sit back and watch your score climb. If you think your on-time payments don't matter much, let me be clear, they account for 35% of your score. So let's talk about that. Payment history is the biggest factor in your score. Again, 35% of it. Every on-time payment is like a vote of confidence to lenders. If lenders are not confident in you and can't trust you and they don't feel like you're going to make your payments on time, they're not going to deal with you, or they're not going to want to loan to you. If they do, that's when they see you as a higher risk and they raise the interest rates on you. Some action steps to ensure you never miss a payment would be to set up autopay for at least the minimum. Use calendar reminders if your income varies. Talk to creditors if you're behind. Most of them, they're willing to work with you. One late payment can hurt your score for up to 2 years, but consistent on-time payments can rebuild your credit in months. What if I told you that there's a way you could boost your score without even getting into new debt? Even if you've made mistakes, you can build new history that lifts your score. There are certain tools that help you to do this. There's Experian Boost, which allows you to add utility payments and your cell phone bill to your credit file. There's Self Credit Builder, which is probably one of the greatest things ever when I found out about credit, because this gives you the ability to make payments into your own savings account. Basically, you can move money from your checkings account to your savings account and establish credit history with your own money. Maybe you've heard of the next method, which is becoming an authorized user. You want to ask a trusted friend or family member to add you to their card that's in good standing, and you don't need to use the card. This method allows you to build great credit history if the individual is in good position with their credit history. These methods create positive momentum, even if you're starting from scratch. Credit isn't just about fixing the past, it's about preparing for your future. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need a plan. So here's a simple 90-day plan for low-income earners. However, anyone that is learning to manage credit can follow this process. In month 1, you want to pull your reports. You then want to dispute your errors. You want to automate minimum payments, and you want to pay down balances with any extra income. In month 2, apply for a credit builder loan or a secured card if needed. You then want to set payment reminders. Use Experian Boost or similar tools. Also, keep your utilization under 30%, as this is a key. In month 3, we want to check our progress via Credit Karma or FICO score. Next, you want to make sure that you keep your usage low and make sure you make every payment on time. Ask for a credit limit increase if eligible, and start building a small emergency fund to avoid future debt. Rinse and repeat. If your score is climbing month after month, you're eventually going to reach your goal. So repeat these actions. This isn't about a perfect credit score. It's about power, peace, and possibilities. Your job might not pay you 6 figures yet, but your discipline is priceless. You can improve your score and you can build wealth from where you're at now. You can position yourself for better rates, better funding, and a better financial future. So I want you to drop a comment that I'm rebuilding my credit. And if you want my 90-day action plan, which has helped so many of my clients, click on the link below in the description and download it for free right now. And don't forget to subscribe, because here at UnTapped Potential, we help people like you, real people, create real change. So like I always say, let's grow together, let's win together, and let's rebuild this together. Later.